What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video. What are the whys? If you hear ringing, it is not your ears. You are not getting senile. It's the fact that some voluptuous person in this apartment complex does not know how to cook food. So they burn something. So the fire alarms are going off. Hopefully my precautions made it so you can't hear it. We have a pretty big update today. We have a brand new legend. I can hear it quite well, so hopefully you guys can't though. New legend, 10 plus diamonds, tops now, a lot of stuff to talk about, but before we talk about it, leave a like down below. It definitely helps me out. Forehead's glistening because I have multiple blankets on the wall. You should see this kind of setup I have to try to prevent any noise from squeaking in right now. It is an immense shift. Joe Madden would be goddamn impressed by all the things I've done here. Subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. We hit 55K today. Thank you guys so much. You are killing it. Getting into this one. That's our new legend, Mike Hampton. Huge. Massive. I guess what can you really expect? Did you expect Jeter? No. But I was expecting maybe somebody a little bit cooler. But in all fairness, competitive wise, this card looks to be quite good. 109 stamina, 89 hit 9, 95 K9, 70 BB9. Fair. You know, pretty damn good. His pitches, pretty damn great. Sinker, four-seam cutter, changeup, slider. It's about perfect for what I would want, especially with pinpoint. That is everything I like to throw in, nothing that I don't. Velocities, could throw a little bit hotter, but I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal. He is a lefty. I think right now there's actually a pretty fair balance between righties and lefties in the game. Ton of great left-handers such as the Gallo, Yordan Alvarez, David Ortiz, Chipper Jones, of course, a switch hitter in the game right now. So he is going to start all the rare round for space 2, heading into the next one. Yep, Adley Rutschmann as I predicted, and yeah, as I predicted, he looks quite good. 85 fielding, 85 arm, 85 block across the board. So great defensively as far as catching goes, 54 speed above average, and he has good hitting stats for a switch hitting catcher, 86 and 85 contact, respectively. Say it with me, 76, 74 power, respectively. Not bad at all, and a nice amount of vision to wrap out this one. Pretty damn good card for Adley Rutschmann right there. Next up, Billy Hamilton, 5 steal game. So we're even getting per game basis. That's pretty interesting. I would love to see a Pablo Sandoval then 3 home run game in the World Series. Wow. They stretched the hell out of this one. Billy Hamilton with above 20 contact. That's an oddity. That's a first. Popping his 50 plus contact cherry, I suppose. 90 contact against lefties. 75 power against lefties, 93 vision, of course. He has 99 speed, of course. He has diamond defense, only at center field, 86 arm. This is actually a fairly good card for Billy Hamilton, switch hitter. I can't say I love his swing. I haven't used it a lot, to be fair, so not a huge sample size, but pretty interesting for Billy Hamilton right here. Gonna have to see, I would imagine 45, 50K, these cards are gonna settle at. Here we have a JD Martinez, of course, with the D-backs, and good Christ. I mean, what did I say good Christ about? The power or the fielding? I guess it really could have been either. Maybe a mix of both. 117, 120 power, respectively. Good contact, mid-80s. Of course, the fielding is not there whatsoever. But you kind of take the good with the bad, I suppose. You're going to have some sort of crutch. Like, let's just be real. You're going to have Billy Hamilton out in center field, 99 speed to make up for JD Martinez. But from what I've been seeing, I've used Nelson Cruz in showdowns, not too bad. JD Martinez, great swing as well. Here's everybody's favorite Troy Percival card. Actually doesn't look too bad. I would like to see the curveball be... No, that's fair with 3 pitches. That's not bad. 112 hit 9, 109 K9, 54 BB9, 97 mile an hour on the fastball. Quite good. 3 pitches only. I didn't look through the actual... I keep forgetting these toggles do something. Alright, control, good break. Yeah, pretty good. 89 on the 12-6. I'll quickly just scroll back to Mike Hampton so you guys can see. Good control on the sinker and four-seam. Not great on the rest of his pitches. And a good amount of break. Nothing crazy except on the sinker, of course, but pretty fair across the board. Then next up we have Marco Lucino. One of those two, I'm sure. Gonna be for the San Francisco Giants. A shortstop with good hitting stats. I think this one's a hell of a lot better than JJ Abrams that came out the other day. 84 and 80 contact, 90, 82 power. Vision's not exactly there, but he's gonna have gold defense up to 80. He's going to have silver defense up to gold 80 once you get him to plat 5 or not Rocket League Gomer, Jesus Christ. 82 arm strength, 66 speed. For a right-hander, can also play third base. I kind of like the looks of this card. He is going to probably rest around 10K. This is a pretty damn good budget shortstop, one of the best in the game. We also have Sai Young. You know, his cards are always sought after. You know, people waiting in line multiple days, months ahead of time to try and get a Cy Young card. He is that, you know, you'd have an easier time getting a PS5 than a Cy Young card because nobody wants to let go of theirs. All jokes aside, this doesn't look particularly great. 96 BB9, the issue 60, hit 9, 71k per 9. If you're new to how this game works, both of those affect your opponent's PCI size. If you've noticed that you get shelled on veteran difficulty, you shouldn't even look this card, you shouldn't even look that way. JJJbliday gets his first card for the Marlins. That's cool. I was hoping that we would have saw something last year. But 88, 79, good lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, fireman. Swift work. 81, 66 power, 72 vision. Now it feels good to just talk, you know? 82 fielding, 83 arm, 65 speed. Lefty bat, can play the entire outfield. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good for JJJbliday, I must say. I think that this one is definitely going to be a pretty solid option. We'll have to see a lot how these guys' swings work. You know, this really pisses me off because we could have got like a Carl Crawford, as my thumbnail indicated yesterday, that fan art that I made. Yeah, that kind of stings. I like these uniforms, though. I think they're all cool. I've never been a huge fan of those pods, but Tim Salmon is going to get a card here. Had a pretty bad team affinity just because when it was released, there were so many better options. Now is when you release this kind of Tim Salmon card. 99, 95 power. 69 vision, 99 contact against righties, contact against left is sort of low. It's not good. You know, it's not sort of. Let's not beat around the bush here. 76 arm, not good defense, and 58 speed. Power bat, bench bat. He's going to be probably 30k. Yep, not one of the more expensive headliners for sure. Let's go ahead and look at the new Topps Now cards. We should have 2 diamonds, I would assume. 87 overall, Adam Duvall. As if he didn't get enough. Like, I swear to God, he probably had 7 games last year that could have got a Topps Now card. 118 power against lefties. This part of the year, good lord. 86 power against righties, 92 to contact against lefties. Doesn't have the defense Adam Duvall cards typically do. 66 speed. The arm strength is still good enough. You can play him at any corner imaginable, including center field. So this Duvall card, I always like getting him in Showdown because he has a good swing, has good power, especially for a right-handed bat, which is kind of abnormal. Carlos Rodon, this one was set in stone. Death taxes in Rodon Topps Now. 91 hit 9. 67 K9. How many strikeouts? Didn't he only get like 5 or 6? That's not great. His pitches, 5 of them. 4-seam, 2-seam, slider, curveball, changeup. Most standard pitch mix for 5. 78 BB9. He's got to have at least some good break, right? Yes, thank God. The break is probably going to save this one. Max on the slider, the changeup, nearly max on the 2-seam, 90 on the 4-seam, and good on the curveball. It's an alright card. I think the Musgrove that was released a week prior is a bit better. However, Tyler Stevenson, we're 2 for 3 with our predictions here. Another great option for catcher. Kind of like Yermin Mercedes, just a different option here. 97-88 splits against left-handers, 73-72. So quite balanced, but definitely a bit better as far as the left-handers go. 40 speed and more playable behind the backstop than your mean. But I'll be honest, I think they really laxed how much catcher stats truly matter this year. At least that's what I've been seeing so far. Possibly make a video on that. Ty France, 96, 69, 76, 75 power, 68 vision. Pretty boring. Again, I was going to say the jack of all trades, the jack at none, the master at none. Go a card towards the start of the year. If you want one of these, I do recommend picking Tyler Stevenson for sure. He doesn't have any secondaries, but nice backup catcher if you're running no money spent or whatnot. But as far as I'm aware, we do still have double XP, barring the servers work. Bit of a caveat of having double XP. You can't earn double XP if you can't play the game, I suppose. So that's where they get you. Did they release anything else today? I don't think they did. Looks like they released nothing. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. As always, definitely appreciate the support. Let me know what you guys think. As always, I don't think the Space 2 packs are a great value, but I think there's some definite good cards in there. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are new, and hope you guys have a great day. Later, you guys. Gomer Simpson has sent you off.